Welcome
Rawr.
to the No Man's Sky stream. I'm not sure what day it is, 4 or 5, who knows. We're trying different internet settings tonight to see if we can not have things cut out, but we'll see how it goes. Um, we are we have a plan for tonight. I know up until this point it hasn't seemed like there has been a plan, but we have a plan. Um, so this is let me show you. This is my new ship. I have a new ship. Um, I bought it. I'm not sure if that was the right thing to do, but I did it anyway. I have been frustrated with not being able to uh, upgrade the inventory on my ship. I've tried different things, and nothing really has seemed to work. So I did a little research, and I found that what others have said is that the best thing to do is to go to a hostile planet, such as this one. This planet is hostile in two ways. One is that the Sentinels are extremely aggressive. And when I say extremely aggressive, I mean the act of harvesting anything. And when I say anything, I mean anything. You destroy one plant or one plutonium crystal, you accidentally shoot an animal, and they are on you like white on rice. Um, they're hostile, and the planet itself is extremely hostile. It is an extremely toxic planet. Uh, so from what I read, is they said that you go to a planet like this one. Now we're in an extreme storm. You can see how quickly my toxic meter is depleting. So basically what we're going to do is go to a toxic planet, get ourselves to a point where we can look for crashed ship transmissions, and just keep redoing the puzzle over and over and over and over again, so we get a whole bunch of transmission beacons. I think this is an observatory. That's what the giant dome at the top looked like. If this doesn't work, what I can do is you can basically find a transmission tower beacon, and you make I'm saying the word basically a lot tonight. You make bypass chips, and you keep making bypass chips, and you keep using the bypass chips until you get to an observatory as opposed to a transmission for something else. So I'm hoping that we kind of bypass that first step here. Alright, so we'll see. I have done some playing around with the galactic economy. I'm in a system right now where zinc is, you get a lot of money for it. However, the act of going to a planet, loading up on zinc, coming back, that takes time. You can also buy zinc from the traders in the space station, and get some that way. And you can always buy it for less than you can sell it for. But it's still not really a viable way to make money quickly. Let's see. I don't know if this will let me. Alright, so we're gonna make a bypass chip because that guy seems like he wants one, and hopefully that won't piss him off. Or if he'll get pissed off. Let's find out. If he gets mad, we can always just reload. This is why I need to do this. We're running out of inventory, basically. So I need to do. There we go. Alright, what did we get? Pulse Jet Sigma.
Storm clearing.
Okay, well that'll be good when we finally get a new ship. The other reason why I wanted to try this is my understanding is that if you go to a ship, and as long as you land your ship next to the new ship, and you say, yes, I want to take this new ship, even if it's got fewer inventory slots, you can get in your new ship, you can dismantle all of the stuff, all of the engine parts and stuff that's in it, and then go back into your new ship, and it'll transfer over with you, and you can get a lot of exotic materials or things like that. Now, the problem is, if you look at our inventory, I don't really know how much of that I'm going to be able to do because of this stuff. So we may need to jettison some things, but so I don't know if this is a crashed ship beacon or not. We will find out. So 6533. No, see, we don't want that. That's just that's a ruin. I don't really care about that. So let's try it again, see what happens. No, I guess that's not it. Alright, so this is the problem when you read stuff on the internet. Sometimes it's not always right. I wonder if I can... Oh, I don't have enough carbon. Because if I can sell stuff to that guy, then that would help. These we want. These, you can get a lot of money, which is why those things are lighting me up now. So that's the other thing about hostile planets, is when planets are hostile, usually there's a resource there that you can sell for a lot of money. Working my last move. Okay.
Technology recharge.
Oh. Well, we got healed. That's good. Alright. We may need to leave, go to the space station, and come back. We're going to run to the ship now. We're running to the ship. We are in the ship. We are leaving. So, as you can tell, there's a bit of a problem with this plan, namely that we need to find the thing that's going to help us out in the first place. So, let's see how far there. Oh, we can go to the ruin. Well, that goes. The other problem, as you can see here, is that this planet is covered in liquid. So the procedurally generated part of the game already put one ruin underwater, which is very hard to access, especially because it wasn't there. But what we want to look for is a settlement or a building that has an orange light coming up out of it. That means that there is a orange light means a beacon that you can use a bypass chip for. Not comfortable being this far away. You can't hide in these shelters, which is ridiculous because, I mean, they're completely open in the middle of the storm. I guess I shouldn't, be upset that it's ridiculous because it's saving me, saving my life. But this is where it would be nice if the game could let you, like, fast travel back to places you've already been. Because if I'm gonna, if we take a look at my inventory, there's stuff that I can sell. Absolutely. I mean, there is stuff that I can jettison if I needed to, but there's stuff that I can sell. And to leave the planet, go up to the space station, sell it, then come back, look for what I'm looking for, it's a pain. And so if there is a way to do like a fast travel of some sort to where I could go back to where I had been, then it wouldn't be as big of a deal. Alright, so if we're going to go back to the planet, then we are going to pick up these. We're going to charge this up with titanium, and then we're going to grab these graviton balls. Come on. Alright. Well, you know what? We can make this. We're going to destroy that. And we're going to destroy that. We're going to take that. There's another one around here. Ow, son of a... Alright, now we are going to... Oh, so it's also extremely toxic at night, so that's awesome. I don't know how well this plan's gonna work. On account of everything nothing going our way. Oh, well, at least here we can buy a new inventory slot, which is probably worth it. Even if it's going to cost money, I don't necessarily have on account of the fact that I bought a new ship. So I read, two different reviews, or I shouldn't say not two different reviews. The Kotaku review, which actually I enjoyed quite a bit. They kind of mentioned the first time they played this game, being on the path that I'm on now, the Atlas path, and hating it, and then starting a new game on the PC version and just kind of sticking around your home planet, investigating things in that system, just kind of doing what you could do, whatever you wanted to do, and then not leaving until you basically wanted to. I'm gonna get this zinc because zinc is valuable here. And I can definitely see why that would be better. I can understand why. Sorry, there we go. I can see why that would definitely be the better way to play. Because this is getting tiring. But my only issue with that is I'm a kind of a purpose-driven player. For example, I like story in games. The story usually gives me a reason to be doing whatever it is that I'm doing. And I knew getting into this game that there would be just a kind of an aimlessness to it, but the problem is that aimlessness is also tied to some pretty strict inventory management stuff. So what I'm trying to do now is to get myself to the point where I can have some more flexibility with the inventory so that I can get to where I can be aimless, if that makes sense. And the best way to do that is to get a better ship. So far, it's been a bit of a bust, although finding all those graviton balls all over the place, those will net me. Now here's your other problem. So now there's pirates, right? So they're gonna come after me. And they're probably gonna kill me. And there's really not much I can do about it, because my weapon stinks. Oh, hey, I killed somebody. How about that? I guess they're not as bad as I thought they were. And we're dead. Okay. Well, luckily, I can...
Technology offline.
Well, I don't have what I need to repair it. So we'll have to go to my grave, get my stuff, and then head back. Yeah, that's awesome. I destroyed one starship, that's fantastic. That's great. If you could show me where my dead body is, that would be awesome. Alright. So at least now I have my inventory back. So we can... There's no free slots, which is what we expected. Can we repair this? We cannot repair that. Well, maybe we can buy what we need from somebody. Okay. So as you can tell from my tone of voice, I'm getting a little frustrated. I don't want to spend all my time doing this. I don't want to. This is not what I want to spend my time doing. I don't want to spend my time and recharging engines and beams and what have you. You know, I mean, granted, this is my fault. I wanted the game to be something it's not. I bought it anyway, knowing what it was after reading about it, figuring, well, you know, maybe it'll still kind of be my thing. So I don't blame the people who made the game. I don't blame the people who reported on the game. I blame myself. I could have just rented it, and then if I realized I didn't like it, then like, yeah, okay. But I'm not sure this is the game as it is right now is what it's going to be a year from now. If they're able to kind of keep working on it and add things to it, this early frustrating part, I mean, I played a heck of a lot of Destiny, and the beginning of that game was frustrating as all get out. And it got better over the years. So, you know, it may just be that I just need to, you know, kind of push through and get some better stuff to kind of release some of these restrictions. Or it may be that I end up getting Deus Ex when it comes out next week, and then I don't give it another thought. Who knows? Alright, but we can sell stuff. So that's awesome.
Units received.
Wow, 82 grand. That's pretty good. Definitely want that. Now this we need, let's see. Alright.
Units received. Units received.
See how expensive zinc is? 58. Now zinc I need to keep because of all the damage I'm taking. I need it, but that star means that it's something that they want, basically. And I need to buy some of this stuff. Like I need 25 of them, so I can fix my beam weapon.
Item received.
Alright. So now what we can do, though, now that we have a little money, is we can, if there's any traders, we can buy their zinc off of them and sell it back, and we'll make about 30 bucks per unit, which isn't bad for not having to go anywhere, not having to go back to the death planet. Now I know I can't afford their ships, so I'm not even going to bother. I am definitely... Okay, so here's the deal about Deus Ex. I have it in my rental queue, so I will definitely be streaming it. The question is, you know, I have a GameFly subscription, so I try to make good financial decisions so that I am 100 units. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, he's gouging me on that. Sorry. I try to make good financial decisions in that if I already have a GameFly subscription, I try not to rent games and buy games, because then essentially I'm paying twice. So I have it in my queue. If things go the way they normally go, the game will come out over the weekend, and then I would start streaming it. I may also break down and just buy it anyway. We'll see. I hope not. That would be a bad choice on my part. But whenever I get it, whether it's the day it comes out or whether it's the weekend after, I will definitely be streaming it. I was a huge fan of the last one.
And honestly, the only reason that I'm kind of renting it instead of buying it is because, like I said, I'm paying for the subscription. So, but I also have a whole bunch of games in my queue for the fall that I will not be buying that I want to play anyway. So I may be able to do the mental math on that bad boy and justify it, if that's not the right thing to do. So, but thank you for saying that. I'm glad you're enjoying the streaming. Hopefully, I can keep at it. Deus Ex, it'll be interesting to see how they end up with that game. Honestly, I was kind of hoping they would do a remaster of the last game so that I could play it again to prepare myself for this one, because I'm not sure I really remember what happened, but hopefully they'll get us caught up fairly quickly. Alright, what's down here? Well, there's a bypass. I can do a bypass chip here, so we'll land here. That looks like an observatory to me, but...
Toxic protection falling. Toxic protection stabilizing.
Scholar Entity Steve. Short for Steve. Well, I don't really need any more multi-tool. Well, that one lets me swim underwater longer, which would be great, except for the fact that I don't have what I need to make it. That's the other thing. All of these technologies I'm finding, I can't use them because they take up an equipment slot. So I basically have all of these, I found technologies like crazy. And I wouldn't mind searching for the resources to make them if I knew that I could apply them and not be killing myself from an inventory perspective. So, that's kind of another reason why I want to get to the point where I have more space. Okay, let's see here. 6436. And again, it's another ruin, which is not at all what we want. Alright, so we're gonna go do this.
Product constructed.
So this is what we're supposed to try. We're supposed to try to get a transmission, and I think we're... So that's good. I think we want a beacon. Because I think beacons tell you... Well, I'm not sure. So we'll just go to it. know if I can shoot one of those things from the air.
Technology recharge.
But we're not gonna stick around and find out.
Warning. Incoming storm. Hostiles approaching. Warning. Sentinel drone activated.
I don't know why the heck they would be after me.
Toxic protection. Toxic protection. Falling. Toxic protection offline.
Great. Toxic protection's offline. Okay. So far, this has been a big old bust. Alright, so we need to... This, I think we can... Yeah, we can fix that guy. Alright. That's good, at least. There's an advanced life form, so maybe they can help me out. Usually they just give you technology or something. Now there is actually, there's a suit upgrade that I can use to basically help me deal with this advanced toxicity, but it requires resources I don't have and will take up an inventory slot. And honestly, I'm not sure trying to get the resources at this point would be a good idea, given how much everything's trying to kill me every time I do. Alright, this is a good sign.
Stabilizing.
So we can sell stuff here. So that's good.
Units received.
So we're gonna try to your ship can carry more stuff than you can. So for something like plutonium, which I've basically just used to recharge my ship, it makes more sense to store it there. And as long as you're close by your ship, you can get to it. So things like anything like that that can stack, we're gonna put over there to
Extreme night toxicity detected.
oh, extreme night toxicity, awesome. So that's a multi-tool, which is not as good as what I have, so we are not gonna buy that one. We're not going to go outside, although we will take that.
Life support power low.
Turn that bad boy over. Okay. So let's talk to this guy. Well, I know he wants something rare. Hopefully that was the right thing, but oh. Well, that's good. I guess I know how to make those. I get those all the time. Alright. Isn't really getting us what we wanted. But there is one of those things. My thinking is that we can just go back in and sell these. Then they'll go away, and then we can go back out. Smart thinking. That's what we are all about here.
Units received.
Oh geez, wouldn't that be nice? Like $4 million bucks. It's a lot of Gravitino balls. So I know this isn't exactly the most exciting stream, but oh, so that's one of the Sentinel droids. Just kind of hanging out over there, waiting to find me and kill me. I swore I saw. Green exclamation point is the thing that we're looking for. But at the same time, calcium's exotic. So we're gonna take it.
Units received. Units received. Toxic protection falling. Toxic protection stabilizing.
Looks like the stream is holding up a little bit better. I'm trying a different option for the quality that the PlayStation streams at. I don't think it makes a difference as far as the resolution goes, but
Toxic protection stabilizing.
We do what we must. Alright, let's see.
Product constructed.
Excellent. I thought it wasn't blocky, but, you know, it's kind of hard to notice, to know for sure. Alright, this is a transmission signal, and this is giving us a beacon, which, that's not what we want. So we'll make another one.
Product constructed. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
That's another beacon.
Extreme toxicity detected. Product constructed.
Transmission towers might do. Alright, we're gonna try one more.
Toxic protection. Falling.
That's also a beacon. Alright, well, we have some things we can try out. Find a ship.
Toxic protection. Falling. Life support power. Toxic protection offline.
One, 56, 58.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Alright, what's it giving us?
Hostiles approaching.
Okay. Advanced life form, which I
Activated.
do not care about.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Look at that, my ship has landed on a mushroom. That's handy. Oh boy. Okay. Alright, let's see, what is this? That's a beacon. That's a beacon. That's a ruin. And that's a shelter. I am always one for more learning, so I guess we'll go to the ruin, seeing how the plan to find new ships is not exactly working. Now, I do have a warp core, so I'm one system away from going to where Atlas is telling me to go. I can't do that, I can just ditch this all and go there, but I really would like to get more space. And, you know, I'm kind of also in a situation where, as much as a pain it is, like this planet has, you know, a little easy Watson you can sell for a lot of money. There's another planet that has a ton of zinc. I can sell that for a lot of money. So it's not like I don't have options. They're just not. They just take time. The water also is incredibly toxic on this world, as you would expect. Alrighty, so we have learned the word power. Awesome. Very handy. Now I can rap Kanye West songs in Korvac's language. Install.
Toxic protection. Stabilizing.
It is a pretty cool looking planet, I will say that much. Giant tree mushrooms and whatnot.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Yeah. Every time.
Technology recharge.
What is this thing? Seeing this blue marker on my HUD, but I don't know what that is. So that's a abandoned building on another planet entirely. Maybe that's what's showing up. It would be nice if there was a way that you could essentially clear some of these waypoint icons, because like I already went to that ruin. I don't plan on going back to it, and I don't know of a way to get rid of them. I know there was a bug at one point where if you loaded a save, it would get rid of it for you. But I don't know if they fixed it or that was just a glitch or what. But it wasn't doing it anymore. Showing up, whatever it is. It's annoying.
Hostiles approaching.
Sure, why not? I also like how I can get damaged while this thing decides what it is it wants to show me. Oh, great, another advanced site. Which I can totally not give a shit about right now.
Warning.
Well, I'm on the run. I might as well pick up a graviton ball.
Toxic protection. Falling. Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Alright, we need to... Actually... Alright, so we do need... Tony.
Toxic protection.
I'm not gonna worry about it too much. There's some over there.
Toxic protection. Falling. Nice.
And hey, look at that. I survived one stall in extreme conditions.
Toxic protection. Falling.
Seriously?
Warning. Activated. Toxic protection online.
You would think an advanced platform. You would think, based on the number of things trying to kill you on this planet, that there'd be all sorts of crash ships. Not so much. Alright, where are we going? That's 6 minutes. Four and a half. Two over here. That one I've already been to. Well, it doesn't look like much of a shelter, that's for sure. And now it's raining.
Storm clearing. Toxic protection. Falling. Extreme night toxicity detected.
Probably not the best time to stop and save, but
Toxic protection. Falling.
where's the door? Here we go.
There's no way I can sell anything. Alright, well, I think this is where I'm going to call it. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. I think I will be streaming tomorrow night at 7. But definitely tomorrow night at 10 for Overwatch. So thank you for joining me. I appreciate you. This didn't go exactly as I had planned, and I appreciate you sticking it out with me. So I hope to have you along for the next time. So good night, and have a good evening.